Asterisk sends Lanie a video of baby crying and asking for her asterisk. He's been crying for hours. I know you don't care, but you should have to see what you're choosing to do to her. We could have worked through our issues, but instead you'd rather hurt her. I would never want to hurt her. I told you I'd keep watching her, and I wanted to still be in her life. You're choosing not to let me because you can't get over your own pride. I'm not the one who can't get over their own pride. Yeah, I made mistakes, but if you actually cared about this family or about baby, you would forgive me and move past it. But you just can't let it go, and this is what you caused. So you have no accountability still. Good to know. You chose to cheat. You chose to lie about what your mom did to me, and you chose to refuse to actually get help for your drinking problem. That's on you. I know I'm not perfect. You're the one who refuses to see that they aren't perfect. Women can never be accountable for anything. That's why you're never going to actually get anywhere in life. You're going to stay living off of someone else's dime until they don't need you anymore. And then you're going to either end up on the streets or hook up with some stupid dude to fund you. You're pathetic. If I'm so pathetic, then accept the papers for our divorce and be done with me. Clearly, I'm not good enough to be with you, so why refuse this? Because that's not how it works. We made vows, till and live do us part. I actually stand by my word. Unlike you, no-fault divorce is a bullshit thing anyways. You'd rather just have both of us be miserable until the judge finally grants the divorce. That's pretty silly, honestly. Just accept it so we both can move on. I'm not accepting anything. This divorce isn't going forward. Baby is having her new babysitter come over tonight. She loves her already, and the sitter does a much better job taking care of baby than you ever did. Hopefully she forgets all about you since she has a better version now. I'm glad baby likes her new babysitter. If she needs any help, please let her know she can call me. I specifically told her not to contact you or let you come by for any reason. She knows what a piece of shit you are. Around 11 p.m. my phone begins to ring. The caller ID showed that I was being called by blank County Department of Social Services. Hello? Hi, my name is Amanda Blank. I am looking for the parent or guardian for baby blank. I'm technically her stepmother, but her dad and I are separated. What's going on? Is she okay? I see. I am with baby at Blank County Hospital at the moment. She was brought in by officers a few hours ago. Would you be able to come down to the hospital? The hospital. What happened? I can come. I'm on my way now. She is okay. Officers were called when neighbors reported her wandering outside by herself, and the neighbors were unable to locate any parent or adult in the home to take care of her. We have attempted to contact both mom and dad, but no one has responded. Oh my God! Abel told me earlier that she was supposed to be with her new babysitter tonight. I offered to have her come to my place to take care of her while he went to work, but he said no. Have you called his job? I can give you the number. Yes, ma'am. We have attempted to contact him at work. The manager we spoke to said he was not working tonight. Do you have any idea where we may be able to get a hold of him? Honestly, no. If he isn't at work, then he's probably out drinking with his friends. I have his mom's number as well. I have an order of protection against her, but you can try to get a hold of her. We did reach out to Grandma. She told us she is out of town and isn't going to be back until the end of the week. So we would have to find someone else to watch baby until she gets home. Unbelievable. I'm already in the car. Does baby need anything? I'll get there as soon as possible. At this time, she just needs a familiar face. She's been through a lot tonight and is clearly pretty shaken up. That's all. I burst into tears as soon as I saw baby sitting in her hospital bed, wearing that tiny hospital gown. She was dirty, her hair was wet, and I could smell her from across the room. Oh my God, why does she look like that? I don't understand. Abel said she had a babysitter. From what I could tell from talking to the neighbors, no one saw any vehicles at the home besides the father's, and no one was able to make contact with anyone inside of the home either. So you think he just left her at home all alone? There has to be some kind of mistake. I know he's not the best person, but there's just no way he would do something so stupid. You'd be surprised at how stupid some people can be in regards to parenting choices. As soon as baby saw me, she absolutely lost her mind. She began wailing and reaching towards me to pick her up. I can pick her up, right? It's not going to hurt her. It won't hurt her. Like I said, physically there are no major injuries, but she hasn't let anyone hold her or try to comfort her since she was brought in, so I'm glad to see she is wanting you too. I grabbed baby, and she wrapped herself around me as tightly as a toddler possibly could and buried her face into my chest. The smell from food that clearly had been rotting in her hair since her last bath made me gag. I don't understand how she is so dirty or why she's soaking wet. I just saw her about a week ago and she looked totally fine. He had her hair done and everything. He was taking care of her. I wish I had the answer to that as well. If you'd like to get her cleaned up in the bathroom, the hospital staff can bring in some baby wash and wipes from the nursery. We've already taken the photos and documentation we needed for our investigation. Yes, please. I think I have my diaper bag in my car with a change of clothes for her too, but I don't want to leave her to get it. She needs to stay in a hospital gown until the doctor says otherwise, but I will have staff bring you the supplies you need once you're able to clean her up and she calms down. We can have a talk about what's going to be happening with baby after she leaves the hospital. She's not going back to Abel, right? She can't go back to him if he really left her home alone and hasn't taken care of her. I can't believe this. I shouldn't have left her with him. I should have just stayed. We will talk once she is all taken care of. Just focus on her right now. She needs you. And don't blame yourself for the choices of another adult. I'm sure that you can probably guess that due to the severity of what happened tonight, baby will not be going back into her father's care without being cleared by CPS. Good. He doesn't deserve to have her if this is how he takes care of her. But where is she going to go? She can't go to her mom. She lives with a P3 duffel. I see. I haven't been sent all of the paperwork from family court yet. But I was aware that there was a major reason as to why mom had no physical custody of baby. If that is the case, then no. She would not be able to go to her mother either. Could she stay with me? I know I'm not her actual parent and that I'm getting divorced from Abel, or at least trying to. But I've been the one who took care of her since I first started dating Abel. I've always thought of her like she was mine. That is an option. You'd be considered an extended family member, and we do our best to keep children removed from their homes with a familiar adult whenever possible. We would need to do a home study to ensure she had a safe place to stay before moving forward. Okay, yeah, I currently am renting a pool house from the family I nanny for, so I would be sharing a room with baby, but it's a big room. And I can fit her crib in there and anything she would need. It's a beautiful home. Due to her age, that shouldn't be a major issue. I would recommend speaking with the family you nanny for as soon as possible, though. The home study would include their home as well, not just your rented space. Okay, I can do that. The mom wakes up in about 2 hours to get ready for work. I'll call her as soon as I know she should be awake. They know, baby. I'm sure they'll understand. I'm glad you have a plan in place. The doctors were wanting to keep baby overnight to make sure no issues ended up popping up, but they do plan to discharge her sometime tomorrow. If we aren't able to complete the home study by then, she may need to go to a foster home until it is done. That's not going to happen. I let her down already by leaving her with that ash hole. I'm not letting her down again. I'm glad she has someone who loves her that's willing to fight for her. She's a very sweet little girl. She looks about ready to pass out as well. I'll be with her until discharge. I'd recommend going home to get ready for the home study once she falls asleep.